Welcome to Suladan Plays Inspector Waffles. I honestly have no idea what this game is about. I saw the name Inspector Waffles and I said, I'ma play that. I don't know what it is, but I'ma play it. So, in light of that, I'm just gonna go ahead and dive into it, and I have a cat hand. That is, either wonderful or horrifying. I don't know which, so we're gonna click it. Glosso Games presents. I'm a cat. Oh my god. Patches. No, not Trusty Patches. Why are you here? If I could do a Patches voice, I would, but I can't. Oh, I had Detective Cat. This is supposed to be like a hard-boiled detective cat. Am I a detective cat? I'm so confused. Oh, this is glorious and confusing. Oh dear, we're really gonna go with Schrodinger's cat? The dead and alive cat. Midnight in Cat Town, and I'm heading to a new crime scene. Why do I still do this job? You expecting me to push a button here? Click. Okay. I could be anywhere right now, chilling at the beach, sipping on a pina colada. No, I'm out here working day and night for this town. My mother, she wanted me out of this life. Quiet office job with decent working hours. I should have listened to her. She was right. A cop's life's a dangerous one. Well, there's one thing that I like more than strong milk. It's solving mysteries. You should join that one gang with the dog that talks, that solves mysteries. I forget their names. Yes, that's a joke. Inspector Waffles. Oh, Inspector Waffles on the scene looking like a stray cat as usual. My bad, Patches. Afraid I wasn't expecting to be working tonight. Tell me, who's the victim? His name was Fluffy, the boss of Box Furnitures. Oh, I love their boxes. Don't we all, Waffles? Did he kill himself? Doubtful, but we can't rule it out at this stage. We've been waiting for a cat of your talents to sniff out the truth. You're giving me too much credit there, Chief. Did you see my mind switched around and said cat lady, but did you see the lady cat at the front gate? No, why? She's a friend of the victim. She went to see him earlier, rang his doorbell. No one answered, but someone jumped over the fence and vanished in the dark. Someone? She says she only saw a shadow, but she says whatever it was big. Okay, I'll have a look around the house first, and then we'll talk to her once we're done here. No problem. Take as long as you need. Small problem, though. Door to the top floor is locked. Appears to be a hole in the top floor window, though. Did nobody notice that? Can't we kick the door down? He's dead. He won't complain. And not until we have clearance from the higher-ups. If you can find a way to get up there without damaging the property, that'd be great. If you can't, don't forget you have a special asset in your pocket. Special asset? Yeah, a brilliant ex-detective who can help you at any moment. It's in my pocket? I've heard of a pocket medic, but not a pocket detective. I'm not asking my mother for help, Patches. Yeah, she was great, but I don't need her. I can solve this case all by myself. Well, if you change your mind, just check your notepad. She probably left one of her little notes. Guessing that's a subtle way the game is saying, hey, if you need a hint, look in the notebook. I told her not to do that anymore. Mind you, she never listened to me before either. Anyway, let's try to figure out how to get onto the top floor. One thing I've got to applaud the game dev for right here now, the text scrolling speed is excellent. It's not too fast, not too slow. It syncs up with my rate of speech very nicely. So, just applauding that. Let's see. Okay, so it is point and click. Oh, well, Fluffy sure knew how to have fun. I'm not going to play with it, even if I really want to. Fluffy body. Thank goodness, no. This dead cat is the reason why I'm here. Let's see if there's anything in his pockets. A Polaroid picture. cat at the beach with a red lighthouse behind him. No idea who the cat is. Maybe it's a clue. Polaroid. Use Polaroid on ball of yarn. It's not working. Use Polaroid on Chief. Nope. Ah, well. Maple Tower. Maple's the most luxurious cat in town. He has a tower with his name on it. Clearly a humble cat. He's a Fabio of the cat world. A cat searching through trash cans. I'm such a cliche. Nothing special inside except for this broken screwdriver. Into the house we go! Sorry, I keep wanting to click it. It keeps moving. Question marks. Let's go there. That's a good place to search. Ooh, nice bedroom. Being rich definitely has its perks. Skateboard. This is a very old skateboard. Someone moved it recently or played with it. One wheel seems to be broken. How do we know the wheel just wasn't broken long ago? What about a broken wheel tells you somebody did it recently? I mean, you could look at the age of the material around the crack, and if it's like, you know, if the metal is still fresh and shiny or corroded or, you know, such, you could hazard a guess. I'm gonna take it. I could find some use for it later. Oh, Fluffy was a semi-pro wool ball player in his youth. Wow. That explains the wool ball outside. Interesting. There's a letter inside the cup. My tiger, I can't wait until the next time I hear you roar. Tenderly, M. Oh, please no. Seems Fluffy had a lady cat in his life. I should find out who she is. Lamp. Picture. Back in the day, Fluffy was quite an elegant cat. He was rich, classy, smart, and despite that alone. Actually, there aren't any pictures of his family or friends in this whole house. Maybe Fluffy wanted to forget something about his relatives. New clue. Painting. It's a famous painting from Meowgrit. Wait, there's something odd about this frame. Hidden panel. That looks cool. A hidden book. Nothing but a book here, nothing of value. It's The Great Gatsby. I've never read it. Probably never will, but it was hidden, so I guess I should take it. We're sure we're not just a vandal? A hi-fi system? I don't know any of these bands. Maybe I need to get out of my office from time to time. Oh, is that a settings menu? Save game. Neat. Kinda curious why it wasn't my picture on the save. Why was it the Chief's picture? But, you know, probably tells us something about what point of the game we're in. Vase. An old vase. It looks very fragile. I kinda want to break it. I mean, I won't, but my instincts are kicking in pretty strong right now. This is a sculpture from a long time ago. Probably 9th century. Southern Dogo, if I'm not mistaken. Just call me Lara Crofts. No, I'm just kidding. I know nothing about archaeology. Wait, outside is down the stairs? That is not how... Well, you know what? Whatever. It's not... We went in a door and came in the house, and we apparently ended up on the top floor. I'm not gonna check for clues in a litter box. I don't hate myself enough for that. Slow clap for the game that has cats living in modern technology with bathtubs and everything that still have litter boxes. Anyway, moving on. Perfume. Le Petit Chaton Parisien, a lady's fragrance by Yves Chateau Laurent. That's so cliche. Why would Fluffy have female perfume? Someone else must have left it here? Perhaps it belongs to Fluffy's lover. Or perhaps Fluffy is living a double life and you just don't know. Airbrush. I have no idea how to use this object. You know what? I'm just gonna... We're not questioning it. I can't open this door. The handle is missing. Fits perfectly. Ha 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 ha! But I can't turn it. It's too slippery. I made a doorknob. Let's open the door. Every rich guy has his own library. It doesn't contain even a single comic book. Books. Wow, it's a world map collection. I've never left Cat Town. There's an empty space between two books of this collection, though. Cough, cough, blue book. This book doesn't fit here. Classic and popular books written by cats. One of the books is missing. There we go. Wonder what happens if I put this book back in its rightful place. I heard a little click, but nothing else happened. It's an old book collection. I can't read the titles. The dog slang. Dog accents across the world. It's all about dogs here. Already added a book here. Excuse me, these books are about evolution. When we learned to walk on two paws a long time ago. Back when humans walked the land. Okay, so presumably I'm looking for another book. Ah, a little hole in this tile. There's something on the other side. Maybe if I give it a pull. Ah, secret hiding spot. Why is there a book in it? Maps of Kazakhstan during the 18th century? Who's interested in books like this? I know of a bookshelf that's extremely interested in having a red book. A secret door! I wish I could afford to have one put in at my place. Why hide access to an entire floor of your home? This case is going to be really interesting. It's got a dog living upstairs. Secret office. What was he hiding in here? Claire de Lune de Poesy. One of my favorites. Too bad I don't know how to play the piano. Well. His hair doesn't belong to Fluffy. Looks like dog's hair, but I can't be certain. Cats and dogs living together. Mass hysteria. Call the Ghostbusters! Only a single piece of paper left. Mouse tails, duck grease, salmon. It's a grocery list. Fluffy clearly enjoyed good food. Why is there a grocery list pinned up in his office? Surely this should be in the kitchen. I don't like when I don't understand. I'm taking it with me. So he's got a dog living upstairs. That's her grocery list. They're secretly living together, but they can't let anybody know due to racial prejudices. I'm just guessing. I have no idea. There's something interesting here amongst all these papers. Someone's written, I can't keep hiding these two books every time. Would like a door I can open electronically, quickly and easily. Can you do that for me? Thanks. Unfortunately, there's no delivery name or address. Haven't got time to start a puzzle. It's broken glass! I've seen this broken window from the outside. Someone pushed him out the window. It's toughened glass. Whoever did this, they must have been very strong. No disc found. Everything was erased recently. Oh, no, that's not the direction. No, up. There was a door. This is the door I need. Oh, there's a bathroom. This is how Fluffy usually got into his office. Wait, what? Probably how the killer escaped, too. I have to tell Patches about this. Wait, what? Oh! Okay. Hey, Patches! Patches, get in here! Waffles, did you find a way to get to the top floor? Please, feel free to use me for interrogation practice. Talk to me like you would any other person of interest. Answer my questions or prove my assumptions wrong. You can do it by showing me items or clues you've found. Let's go, I want to see your talents in action. Ooh. That's neat. Fluffy was alone. Well, now I can't click them anymore. There we go. I don't see why I should talk about this. This isn't relevant. Found a secret office on the top floor, Chief. There's a lot of blood, too. You need to get forensics up there. You think the murderer knew about the office? Could he have gotten in on his own? No idea if he was invited or if he just knew how to get there. Looks like this is turning into quite the case, Waffles. Yes, Patches, it's going to be a tough one. Try to be a bit more optimistic, Waffles. We've solved our fair share of tricky cases in the past. I don't think the time for optimism is now, Chief. There's a dead body 5 feet from us. Yeah, on second thought, you're right. We can celebrate once we've solved the case. Where's the witness, Chief? In front of her house on the street. So, what are we waiting for? Let's go and ask her some questions. Give me a minute. I need to finish my milkshake first. Seriously? Is that really an important task, Chief? I really can't think straight until I've had my milkshake. Let me enjoy it slowly, Waffles. And don't you go ruining it like you did last time, talking about salty foods while I'm drinking a milkshake. Do you have no respect, Waffles? I mean, technically speaking, salty food goes excellent with milkshakes. French fries and milkshakes. They go so well together. Polaroid love letter here. Mouse tails, duck grease. What are you doing, Waffles? Not this again. Can't you see that I'm enjoying my milkshake right now? Chief, I'm just sharing a clue with you. I found a grocery list in the secret office. Waffles, do you think I'm stupid? Of course not, Chief. I'm just sharing the information. Duck grease and milkshake. It's hard to be a gourmet nowadays. You're disgusting. But you're still drinking your milkshake, Chief. Let's go, Waffles. Get the voices mixed up. Oh no, Rufus the reporter's already on the scene. This cat is suspicious. He always knows more than he should. He's always the first reporter to arrive at a crime scene. How does he do it? Evening, officers. Is it true that Fluffy's been murdered by a dog? There will be a statement as soon as we think it's necessary, sir. Come on, give my readers something, Patches. We have no idea if the murderer was a dog, maybe it was a dragon or a unicorn. Who knows? Sarcasm is the lowest form of wit, Patches, but thanks for the tip anyway. What? I didn't give you a tip. Patches, you just let slip that we know he was murdered. We hadn't released that information yet. Oh, that's true, yeah. Keep that little slip a secret from the higher-ups, eh, Rufus? Waffles, come on. You see the cat over there? That's the witness. Maybe she can help us out. Already wasted too much time talking to Rufus. Millie. Good evening, miss. I'm Inspector Waffles, and this is Chief Patches. We need to ask you some questions. Nice to meet you, gentle cats. I'm sorry, I'm just too upset to talk right now after what happened to my dear friend. I'm sorry to disturb you. I know it's not the best moment to ask you these questions, but were you alone when you saw the body? Is your husband home? Maybe you don't have a husband. It's better if I take the lead. No offense, boss. Fine, go right ahead. I'll just watch. Thanks. Let's start. Miss Millie, and I'm not married, detectives. I have a couple of things I want to ask you, Miss Millie. I'll help you as much as I can, Inspector. Did you know the victim? Yes, he was a kind neighbor. I've never had any problems with him. We used to talk about flowers, cooking, traveling. So just casual conversation. Nothing more serious. Just talking, Inspector. Oh, I'm sure you have something to prove or wrong, Waffles. I saw a bottle of perfume in the bathroom. That could belong to any lady cat, Inspector. It could also belong to a guy cat, for all we know. Again, he could be leading a secret double life. You never know in this day and age. Well, she's right. You need something more precise. Okay, sometimes it gets broken, apparently. There we go. Someone left this love letter in the house. Does it look familiar to you? Inspector, I'm not the only person in Cat Town with a name starting with an M. It's not from me. Do you know if Fluffy was in a relationship with someone? Like I said, we had idle chat. So we need to find out who this M is. It's Rufus! I don't know. Okay, so let's say you have nothing to do with this letter. Who do you think M is? Fluffy was single, I think. To be honest, I never saw anyone else inside his house. You said you talked about a lot of subjects. But not this one. Fluffy had a lonely life. I don't think he was interested in finding someone. Can I click the thing? Oh, those aren't things for me to click, I guess? I don't know. So how do you explain the lady's perfume in this bathroom? Perfume? Le Petit Chaton Parisien, to be more specific. I don't know what you're talking about. Miss Millie, it's time to tell us the truth now. Inspector, I didn't write this letter. It's not my perfume. And I don't remember seeing a lady inside this house. Except you. You went inside the house. Except me, Inspector, you're right. Except that Fluffy was my friend and I had no reason to kill him. What were you doing for the last couple of hours? Nothing special. I was at home watching TV. You didn't want to go out? No, I'm an indoor cat. The kind of cat who enjoys a quiet night in. Nice job, nice play on words there for introvert and extrovert being indoor and outdoor cat. Even if it's a beautiful and warm night. Yes, Inspector, and to be honest with you, I prefer chilly nights. Everyone tells me I should buy a new car. What's wrong with this one? It runs. Not fast, but it runs. I'm guessing I gotta go back to the house and hunt for more clues, because I'm missing something. Nothing left but fish bones. Victim fell from this window. If he hadn't been dead, he would have landed on his paws without any trouble. I don't think he killed himself at all. Just re-clicking some things that I'd already clicked. Oh, photos. Black and white photos of Cat Town from almost a century ago. They were starting to build skyscrapers. The city was booming at this time. I wonder if these cats would have enjoyed living here today. Well, cats need this for comfort. Most of us want to stay clean and healthy. I just want strong milk. Ma, I need help. Hello, who is it? It's me, Mom. My little Waffles, how are you? I'm fine. I'd like to you about something. Oh, do you know that Uncle Sparkle's got a new car? It wasn't that expensive. You could use a new one too, Waffles. Mom, this car is probably older than you. Can you help me out here? Of course, my love. Millie told me she prefers to stay at home during chilly nights, but I don't believe her. Did you notice something strange about her or her house? Yeah, there's a fireplace going. I noticed that. Let me check. Thanks, Mom. Always a pleasure, honey. Oh, I just needed to click the chimney. It's late, but it's not that cold. So why did the neighbor start a fire? So why did you start a fire in your house then? It's really cold inside. Did you need to burn something important, Miss Millie? What are you implying? Of course not. Can we have a look at your house, madame? Do you have probable cause to connect me to Fluffy's death? No, I don't. Do you have a warrant, Inspector? No, miss, but... Then I'm sorry, but I can't let you in. You're well informed about your rights, miss. Waffles, I'll try to get a warrant if I think it's necessary. Right now, you don't have proof she's related to Fluffy's death. Thanks, Chief Patches. She's getting awfully defensive, though. Just Patches for you, miss. I have to say, that's an interesting way to handle an interrogation, Chief. Did you see the killer? Almost. From my window, I saw someone running in the garden. Someone big. Probably not a cat. Nothing more about him. I don't know. Do you think he had white hair? Like this hair's color? No, it was darker, I think. There was more than one killer. Maybe, maybe not. We can't assume that right now. Miss Millie, are you sure he wasn't a cat? I don't know. I'm not sure. I actually didn't see his face. Just a shadow. A big shadow. Everything happened so fast. I'm sorry, Inspector. No problem, miss. You know what they say. At night, all cats are gray. Thank you, Chief. You're welcome, Waffles. Do you know if Fluffy had enemies? He owned a company which made a lot of money, so yeah, probably. Any names you can give us? Someone who might have reason to want Fluffy dead. Not really. Sorry, we didn't talk about business. Okay, let's go back to Fluffy's house. Oh, Fluffy's body. It's just covered by the magnifying glass. I thought it said just Fluffy body. Oh, blood. Blood drops. Fluffy was probably dead before falling 2 floors. Explains why he didn't fall on his paws. I'm sure he was murdered, but I don't know the reason. Drawers! There we go. There's plenty of useless papers. Electricity bills, installation CD, piano lesson, an insult letter. Wait, what? Someone named Irwin sent this letter a week ago. Obviously they're not friends. There's what we're looking for. Oh, out. Just jump out the window. You've already said you could do it easily. Safely. Not necessarily easily. Do you know a cat named Irwin? I don't know him personally, but Fluffy mentioned him once. Irwin was his brother, but they haven't talked to each other in years. Do you have any idea where I can find him? No, sorry. Actually, Fluffy didn't know if his brother was dead or alive. You mean dead or... Did I misread that? You mean dead or alive? Some people say he's dead, some people say he's alive. It depends on your point of view. I don't get it. What does he look like? He's a black cat, that's all I know. You think he could be the murderer? Can't say, Inspector. I've never met him. That's all I need to know, miss. Thanks for your help. Bye, Inspector. And thank you, Patches. You are a real gentle cat. No problem, miss. Just doing my job. No, I can't talk anymore to her. I was going to redo that to see if I misread what she said. What do you think, Waffles? I think she's hiding something. So do I. You think Fluffy was her lover? I can't tell. I'm disappointed. Usually magic happens quickly with you. Maybe I'm getting old, Chief. Probably. See you tomorrow, Waffles. Have a good night. See you tomorrow, Chief. Really isn't clean as she pretends to be. She knew the victim very well. How can I prove it? Fluffy. Why did he have a hidden office? Where's this Irwin and this unknown cat on the Polaroid? There are a lot of things I can't make sense of right now. You know that Maple can save your city because he is a tremendous cat. Vote for Mayor Maple. He will do a great job, I guarantee it. Ugh, politics. What about KFM? Mayor Cookie, he's the best for the city. Mayor Cookie, he's your mayor and his paws aren't tiny. I don't know. I miss the days when politics were a bit more serious. Oy, don't we all miss the day that you could have a reasonable, rational debate where people brought up actual issues and it didn't turn into a shouting match. Oh well. And we have Rufus, the reporter on the Fluffy crime scene. Tell us what happened. Ugh, this cat is everywhere. Fluffy, the famous billionaire, was found dead at his home. Chief Patches confirmed he had been murdered. Inspector Waffles will be in charge of the case. He was the one who solved the Snowball case last year. Thanks for bringing that back, Rufus. Oh, I thought he retired after what happened. Okay, that's enough radio for tonight. How dare you? Oh well. I kind of figured this was leading to a cliffhanger. Makes me sad though, because I'm really curious to see how it goes. So honestly, this is a very interesting game. Normally not big into this style, but you did a good job with the writing and the designs to keep me quite interested. So yeah, I will probably assuming this button actually... Yeah, the button... Oh dear, it's going to open Discord. I don't have it open right now. No. I'll deal with that in a minute. Okay, so I can click the things and do the things, and we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But this is Inspector Waffles demo version 0.6.0. It is on Game Jolt. There's a link in the description. This is a very interesting game, and I really hope that you do release the full game in 2020, as you said. You know, if you have to delay it, so be it. I know sometimes, development doesn't always go on the timeline you expect it to. But this is very interesting. I think you've got a good concept, and I'm very fascinated by it. So I'm going to go ahead and pause here for now. There's not much left to do. So thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next game.